So welcome back, guys. In the last video, we were able to go through what you should know about studying in Canada, right? In this particular video or in this particular module, we'll be starting with the application to universities in Canada, right? We'll show you step-by-step process you should follow so you can replicate that for yourself when you start your own application, right? There is a list of schools. If you go through the ebook that is attached to this training, you will see that there are a list of schools that you can apply to that with IELTS, right? And those are the kind of schools that we're going to be applying to, especially in this module, right? On the top of our list is the University of Saskatchewan, right? If you want to apply to the University of Saskatchewan, all you need to do is just to go to usask. Sorry, let me open my usask.ca, right? Then wait for it to load. Once you are here, then you scroll down to academics, click on it, then click on admissions and programs. Then you scroll down, you can see find a program, undergraduate program, graduate program. What the one we are going for is graduate program. Then you scroll down again, you can see the list of programs that are available to you, especially for the University of Saskatchewan, right? And we have accounting, we have advanced veterinary diagnostic pathology. I don't know what that means, but for the science student, I believe they know what exactly that means. But then I did business in my undergrad level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to selecting a program within the scope of business. I can either choose accounting, which is the top of the list. I can go down and choose business administration. I can also do economics within my scope. I can do finance. You can see these are different courses or programs you can choose based on what you actually did in your undergrad level, right? So let me just choose one now. So let me just go. Let me just say I'm choosing finance, for example. What you just need to do is to go through everything. You can see finance for MSc is 2 years. That is what I want, right? I want to study for a program for 2 years so I can be eligible to get a 3-year postgraduate work permit. And finance or MSc finance is 2 years. So that means it is good to go, right? So what I just need to do is just read through all this information that are on this page, right? The tuitions, the funding, especially you can click on this one to find out more about scholarships for this particular program, right? You can see there are program funded scholarship, there are school funded program scholarship you can actually get from here, right? But I won't be going to scholarship right now because there is a particular video which will be coming after this video, after this module, to show you more about how to apply to scholarships, right? So I won't be touching scholarships for now. What I just want to show you is how to apply for your grad study, right? Then you can see tuition. Tuition payment for University of Saskatchewan on a term basis. That means you pay by term, and they have 3 terms in Canada, or for the more specifically for the University of Saskatchewan, right? We have, you can see, you can read this information here. There are 3 terms per academic year. We have September to December, January to April, and May to August. September is for fall season. That means those that made it to this season, to this intake are going to start from the fall season. They're going to run through this first, then this, and then this for the first year. Then they can come again this, and this for the second year. You understand? It is 2 years. If you fall in within the winter season, then you are starting from January to April, then from May to August, and then from September to December, right? Irrespective of the intake you fall in, you are going to complete a 2-year cycle, right? So if you start in September, you will finish your first year in August the next year. If you start in January, you will finish your first year in December that same year, right? You can see how it goes. Then if you start in May, you finish your first year in April the next year. You understand? And you must complete the 2-year cycle for you to actually get the the program right, or complete the whole program right. You understand? So then you can see per term for international students, you're going to be paying 5,625 Canadian dollars. So if you want to multiply that by three, you'll be getting around 16,000 Canadian dollars, 16,000 plus Canadian dollars, or 16,800 Canadian dollars. You understand? That is for the first year. If you want to now multiply that by two, which is going to be, of course, 2 years, it's a 2 year program, that will be giving you around 33,000 Canadian dollars for the whole program, for the whole full program. That's how much you will be paid, right? But then you can reduce this amount by going here and applying for scholarships, right? So moving on, you can see student fees. You can go through this later. Then admission requirement. Please read through this admission requirements, right? The English language proficiency requirement is not meant for you because you are coming from a country where English language is our first official language, right? So you are not required to provide any English language proficiency requirements, right? That means you don't need any IELTS or any TOEFL to actually apply for finance at the University of Saskatchewan. Then the application process, you can see, you can go through all this. All I just need to do before I click on begin application, I just want you to go through the required documents you'll be needing for this particular application or for this particular program. You need your transcript, your CV, your GMAT or GR preliminary, and then you need your statement or your letter of intent or your statement of purpose or personal statement or letter of intent. All this you'll be needing for this particular for application to this particular program, right? Then after you have applied, you can contact these people, please, so you can keep abreast with what is happening in Canada, and of course as regards the program. You understand? And in case you have any questions, you can also reach out to them. They are very willing to answer your questions. Then let's go back to begin application. So what you just need to do is to create an account. You don't have any existing profile with them, so you just need to create an account first. All you need to do here is to enter all your details, right? Your correct and valid details, like your first name. What is your first name? Say your first name is uh, George. Then your middle name is say Alphonse. Then your last name is, say, this is my own personal details, right? When you are applying for yours, of course, you will need to put your own personal details. So your preferred name, say Joy. But please, before you fill in any form, always read the above header or the above statement so that you understand exactly what they're asking for, right? Then previous family or last name, still, then date of birth. Go on to click the year you were born. Say I was born in, say, 1990 May. Let me just fix any date. 15th of May 1990. Email address. You can put your valid email address. Please make sure it is valid. Okay. At gmail.com. Alphonsus George 45 sorry, at gmail.com. I think I'm done with that part. So email consent. Do you agree to receive emails? Yes, just click on yes, right? Now location information. What country are you applying for? Of course, you are in Nigeria, so you are applying from Nigeria. So you just click find where Nigeria is. Then city. What city exactly are you applying for? From Lagos. For me, I'm applying from Lagos, for example. And then current educational level, I have a 4 year bachelor's degree, and I'm going for my graduate studies. Now, please, this is out of it. This is 2022. We are in 2023, of course. This one is out of it because this is January of 2023. Spring term of 2023, that is May. I told you it is April, May. That is also out of it. fall term of 2023. Now, this is risky. It might be open to you for application, but it is very risky for you to apply for this particular period or for this particular intake, because you may not have sufficient time to gather your documents and to complete your application on time, beat deadlines and every other thing, right? But then you can go for this. That is my best advice, right? Go for winter term of 2024, right? It gives you enough time to do whatever you need to do to complete your application and to do it well, right? So me, I'll be going for winter 2024, graduate degree sort. I am going for my master's. Then program, I did the finance, so I'll click find finance. Um, yes, finance. It is thesis based. You can see it is thesis based. That means I would need a supervisor. So, what other information would you be interested in receiving? For information for students outside Canada, of course. And then moving on, password. Create a password. Say, let me create my password. I just want to read all this. Your password must be a minimum of 8 characters long, with at least one uppercase, one lowercase, and one number. Okay. Hope I am following the instruction here. Let us see. Let us see. They will ask me to go and confirm my email. So let me just open my email down while I'm awaiting them to my browser to load. So let me just open my email down. Okay, you can see send activation. That means they have actually sent it to my mail already. So um, I'll refresh this. I'll refresh this. It has come in. Activate my account. You can see. So all I need to do is just to click on this button. It's loading. It's taking time to load. I don't know what is happening to my network now. I can see accounts activated successfully, right? Accounts activated successfully. So you can see, you can go back here and refresh. Almost finished. Okay, it's still asking for this. I don't know why. Um, okay, let's log in. Let's log in. Since our account has been activated successfully, so we can just easily log in now. So our email is Alphonsus George 45 at gmail.com. Our password. So sign in. We can now sign in since we now have a profile. Yes, we are here. Okay, let me cancel this. So we can read all this. My application. You do not have you don't have any current application because you have not started. All you just did was just to create your own profile, right? You can see all you just need was to create your profile. So you can start your application now since you already have your profile with them. And what you just need to do is just to click on start application above. Now you will need to choose an application. What do you want to apply for today? I want to apply for um no, not undergraduate, not this, not this. I want to apply for this one, and then you can click on this.